What's up, guys? I know today's gonna be a little unorthodox because I'm trying to mess with this new camera that, you know, as you guys saw, I got the new the S9 Plus, and I'm used to iPhone, so I'm just trying to work with it. I'm working with both now, so that way I can update the you know, like my statuses on Instagram, Facebook, so I can get the behind the scenes stuff. And if you're not following me over on those handles, that's on Instagram, it's at A Real Rudolph, and then on Facebook, it's just Carlton McMillan. And you know, I'm very active on social media, so, and all of them have different. Each platform has different content. So there's that for you guys. But a friend asked me, man, he said, how do you balance work and life and giving your thoughts to others? You say you work 16 hours a day, and all that is true. And the way I do it is by what I'm doing right now. I'm at my day job right now. I'm on lunch. I haven't even ate yet, but between work and this, you guys are more important. You guys are top priority to me when it comes to this, okay? So what is 10 more minutes of me eating? I'd rather come talk to you. This job, honestly, I don't really care. I'm easily replaceable, easily. They're not going to lose any money, and I'm still doing my job anyways. So what's more important? I prioritize you guys. I want to tell you guys how I actually balance this. And the way I balance work and thoughts is by doing this. Or when I'm going to, if we're going to the store or something, then maybe sometimes my girlfriend will drive. And when she's driving, I'll update some statuses and give a little background behind the scenes of what's going on. That's how I utilize, just by doing more with my time. If you think you can do something else besides sitting there, then definitely do it. When it comes to family, when it is just me and my girl, we don't get much time, but she also understands. But when we do get time, it's just me and her. It may not be for long, but it is just me and her, and it's valuable. I take it serious. Sorry about the focus. But I'm sorry if I can't give you a straight up answer on exactly how to do the exact steps. But if I did have to give you one piece of advice, it would be to have a clear vision. And when you get that clear vision, you need to sit your family down and speak with your family. Let them know what you're doing, what you're working towards, what you want to accomplish, and that you need their back. Now, Now, if they don't have your back, now it's your decision to decide if you're going to keep pushing forward or if you're going to stop and just become the family man and stay the family man. Or are you going to say whatever and push through it? It all depends. Every variable is different. Everybody has kids. Well, a lot of people have kids. A lot of people are taking care of their mother or father. There's a bunch of different things that can be going on, and I understand that. I guess you can say I'm lucky for the position I'm in because my family understands, but that is because I also explained it to them. So I hope that helps somebody out. I hope that really helped you guys. I'm going to go in here and eat. I'm very sorry about this camera blurring in and out. I'm not going to be able to cut this out because I'm talking through the whole blur. But then again, maybe I play it back, it's not blurry. Hopefully, I don't know. But like I said, I really hope that helps somebody out. You guys know how I roll, man. If I can help one person, I'm all in. But yeah, today is just, it's been a little hectic, frustrating because I added a new phone to make things better, but because I'm trying to learn it and still balance everything, it's making things just slightly complicating.
Hit the ground.
Yo, just knocked out the first half. Look, I don't be that excited at work because, I mean, I don't like what I do, but I do what I have to do. But when I get off, woo! When I can start get back to vlogging more and back working on Imperfection Gear and helping people out. Man, I'm gonna go home. I got a lot of, I'm not messing, I know I told you guys that we'd be working on the sewing machine that we just got, but man, I got so much other things I have to do. I got an event coming up, Gabriel, aka Colorado Caddy, has an event coming up, and I got to get these stickers to him. And the guy I had designing it told me 3 days, and I gave him the benefit of the doubt to help his brother out. Took 9 days. He still didn't finish it, so I had to get a refund through PayPal. Had to go through that whole thing. Now I got to find another designer. I might have to just do a simple design, like with the logo and just Imperfection Gear across the top. Just keep it real basic and simple, and not be able to do what I wanted to do for the first round. But I got to get it out to him. You got to do what you got to do. So I got to get something for him for his event. That's within like 10 days, you know what I'm saying? So I got to get the design made and get the stickers printed and mailed, get them shipped straight to him. So hopefully I can make that happen. I'm gonna make that happen, flat out. I really need to get a haircut, but I don't know if I'm gonna go today or just rough it out for the week. I told you guys, I'm bad with the whole haircut thing, man. But yeah, I got that to do. I gotta update everything on the websites with this new phone number here, because that's what I'm kind of doing. I'm transitioning things over so I can have more of a personal phone. Sorry, fix that. And besides that, oh, and then I still have another email campaign I gotta type up and get ready to send that out. Damn, why is this doing that? And it's just, I have other things I gotta do. I'm just trying to drive and do this at the same time. I can't exactly think of it. It's all on my calendar anyways, but I got a lot to do. Let me get on the expressway, and I'll see you guys when we get home, alright? Alright, guys. I gotta talk to you guys. I gotta talk to you guys. I told you how fast my mind be going. I was gonna wait till I got home, but I just can't. I was gonna talk about balance, how I balance my life out with family, friends, and my thoughts that I give to people, just interactions and updating on my social media. How do I do it with work? And I don't really, I mean, I know, but it's kind of confusing because in a way, everything is just kind of lined up for me. I don't really care about my day job. I know I'll never think that I'm better than anybody else. So it's easy for me to get a job because I'm always willing to do manual labor. Always. And you can always find a job like that. I'm not picky. So I don't care about where I'm working at. So with that being said, I still work. So I try to work as fast as I can to where I get enough break from the machine to where I can send out a Facebook update that I was thinking about, or I can scroll through Instagram and like some pictures, comment on some things, interact with people, send messages, look at statuses. If I see something interesting or something that somebody needs help with something, I'll get on that. I'll go on Instagram and like for today, I messaged the guy that was supposed to do that design, the sticker design. Like, I'll do things like that when I get time. On my lunch break, you guys saw earlier, I made a video. Like, that's how I do it. But the biggest thing that is on my side though is that I have a clear vision. So once I obtained that clear vision, I sat my family down and talked to them, and it was either I was going to get the support or I wasn't. I'm blessed enough that I got the support. They understand. No, they don't like it. It still sucks to them. They don't like the fact that I'm never really there because I work 16 hours a day, like especially my girlfriend. But she understands. And that's all I can ask for. I mean, that's the most, like, I'm blessed to even have that, honestly. If you can even get that, like, you can get one person, man, you're blessed. And, you know, and it's hard for them, too. You have to realize that, like, she always tells me that she just doesn't feel like she doesn't feel that she gets the attention or we're just not the same, whoop-de-whoop. She said she understands it. She's trying to stop her mind from thinking that way. But it's kind of it's almost kind of natural when you're in that natural routine and you're growing throughout life without living the way you're living now. It's kind of hard not to think that, you know. But I would say those are the biggest things, man. I don't worry about where I work at because I know I'm not going to be there forever anyways. And I know if I really need to, if something ever happens, I can always get a job. I can get something. And like I said, I got the support from my family. But I had a clear vision first. That is the most, don't just have an idea and express it to your family. Have a clear vision. Hey, look, sit them down like it's a business meeting, straight up. This stuff life is strategic, man, flat out. And sit them down and say, look, this is what I want to accomplish. These are the steps I'm going to take. This is what I'm going to have to do to accomplish these things. You got my back or not? And most of the time they will. But if they don't, that is when the decision is up to you. Are you going to keep going, or are you going to fall back? It's completely up to you. So, I'm sorry if I didn't give you guys a straight up answer, but I can. I really can. It all depends. There's so many different variables. But I hope it did at least help you out a little bit, put you in the right direction to a certain extent. And yeah, so now we're gonna go home. So, see you guys in a second. I'm pulling up to Starbucks right now. But I'm talking to somebody right now, and the issue is they want to leave where they're at. They think moving to a different state is going to change everything. They think that the state they currently live in is the problem. And I want to tell you guys from experience that the state is not the issue. The state that you are living in is not the problem. When I came to Florida, look, when I left Michigan, I was a fuck up. Like, I left because I had a warrant. That's why I left. When I got to Florida, I wasn't just some awesome person out of nowhere. I was still getting in trouble. It's like if you took the Declaration of Independence and you took it out of the White House and you put it into your house, does that mean it's not the Declaration of Independence? Absolutely not. That just means it's a stolen Declaration of Independence. But the point is, just because you remove the background doesn't change the object that was in front of it. So, just remember, the most important thing is to work on yourself. I've been in Florida for going on 4 years. It's almost been 4 years. And I just now, over the past about 14 months since this is post-dating, is when my life began to change. So those other 2.5, 3 years were what? Me fucking up. Until I decided I wanted to change. So, and if you want to use other states as an example, I've been to 39 of them. So put that into perspective. It's not the place. Okay, it's not the place. You got to start with yourself. There are so many times where I was like, I want to quit drinking, or I want to better my life. I did, and I really did want to. But subconsciously, deep down, I wasn't ready to give it up. I wasn't actually ready to not party at all. I wasn't ready to accept the fact that, well, sorry, not party, but drink. I wasn't ready to accept the fact that I'm just not made to do drugs at all. Like, some people actually, I do believe some people actually do need marijuana. I'm not against it at all. I don't think there's anything wrong with drinking. Just too much drinking, I think, is bad. But I cannot drink at all. Like, it just, alcohol do not cooperate. We're not good friends at all. And I just operate best sober. That's just me. But at the time, I was not ready to accept that. So, I don't know. I guess I need to stop trying to stress the subject so much. I'm getting too deep into it now. It's just with yourself. Michael Jackson said it the best. Start with the man in the mirror. And that goes for you too, ladies. Start with the lady in the mirror. Michael Jackson didn't say that, but I'm saying it. Start with the person in the mirror. That's when things are going to change. Doesn't matter what place you're in. Yeah, so let me let me touch on something else really quick. Okay, every state is, because I've been to so many, every state is essentially the same. Sure, if you go to North Dakota, like, they have no dollar menu at McDonald's. A meal is like $15. The place where I was at, I was in the Capitals. Bismarck, I think it was. It's like $15-17 for a meal. You started off at like $16 an hour. Like, it's crazy. Everything, so it's like, damn, they're making a shit ton of money. But rent's also higher. The cost of living is higher. And the same within Florida. Like, I pay $1,200 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment, and it sounds like a lot for someone that's in Michigan. It sounds like that's crazy, because in Michigan you probably get it for like $750, possibly even less. But the cost of living is also high. Like, you get paid a little bit more at your jobs. There's more opportunity. There's more money floating around. So it kind of balances out to being the same. I've noticed that from all the states that I lived in. They're all really the same. Sure, you just have more money to work with, which is good as an entrepreneur. You have more money at one time to work with, so that it creates more opportunity. But it's the same. That you can create the same amount of opportunity anywhere else. Hi Danielle, it's Carlton over at Imperfection Gear. Good, you? I needed some shirts done, but I was wondering on the price difference between the Bell & Canvas 3001U with a 2-color design on it. Yeah, it's gonna be on a black shirt. I'll email you the design, what it looks like. It's a bunch of words, but it's just gonna be one color, and then it's just gonna be a box. Okay, cool. All right, thanks, Anu. Bye. Short and simple. Okay, I don't know how good you guys can see that, but this is the back end of the Shopify store. So I'm just gonna update this phone number to the phone number that I'm recording on right now, and then I'm gonna do the same over on Facebook. Open up a new tab for that, and then on I don't know if I change it on the actual Shopify account, if it'll just update it on the Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. I have to double check on that, but as of right now, I'm just gonna do it all manually. So, just because you're the first one up on top, shout out to Brandon Joseph. I'm a trapper turned producer. Fire. Can you guys look for that? Alright guys, I'm not done, but I'm highly upset right now because everything got fixed, and then as I was trying to edit and add the intro, the whole system just crashed. It didn't look like it saved, so I'm a little pissed off. I want to go get something to eat, and then when I get back home, I'm going to jump back into it, make sure that shit's saved, because that was like a 16-minute vlog, 15-minute vlog, and I do not want to re-edit all that. But I'm gonna go grab some food, go back home, and start this back up.